Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 8 trades. Today's date is February the 27th and I'm using my new Super Sniper trading system. Now this system uses the momentum indicator. That's this momentum indicator. It's the awesome oscillator. It's this indicator here which has built-in alerts. And of course I also use the super signal indicator. That's the one with the arrows. This is the alert that I have turned on. It gives pop-up a box like you see here on the left side along with an audio sound. Now I added this, as I will be doing on any system that I trade. Adding this super signal will make any trading system a much better trading system. Now it gathers information from the 3 indicators down here at the bottom, and once everything lines up properly, you'll get an arrow either for buying and or selling. Okay, now every morning at 6 o'clock New York time, I'm in front of the computer right here where this vertical line is, and I'm going through all the instruments, putting in this vertical line, and I manually put in this arrow reminding me which way I want to be going according to my daily trade plan. We can take a look at that daily trade plan. Here's a screenshot of it I took from earlier. And so obviously blue we're buying and red we are selling. Now, as my mentor told me many years ago, one of the reasons why most traders fail at trading is because they do not have any kind of a daily trade plan. You must have some kind of a daily trade plan if you want to succeed at trading. Now there's 4 things you need to succeed at trading. You need a lot of chart time, you need a lot of demo trading, you need a lot of education. I can provide a lot of education. And you need a daily trade plan. Now you should be getting your hands on more education every 2 or 3 months if you want to succeed at trading. Okay, now we can get into these trades. Now what I really love about this super signal indicator is it really helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the markets. So all you're going to do is follow the goal line and follow the arrows, and it pinpoints the beginning of the up and down, like I said, cycles within the market. Now this is great for traders who love to scalp the markets. Now you can scalp in the 5 or the 15 minutes. Rarely do I go down to the 1 minute because there's just too much noise on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, now we can get into these trades. First one is the Dow Jones. Been trading today for roughly 2 hours. I closed them all out almost right to the minute here, 8:51, 8:52. Now in this first trade, the Dow Jones, it pays $5 for each tick. And like I said, my trading was very short this morning. Got in at this cursor and I closed it out right here. Now the calculator says it's 13 ticks, and there it is right there. 13 and times that by the money in the lots paid out, $650. Moving on to the next trade, the Russell. Now this one pays $10 for each tick, so looking at the money, this should be 7. So let's run a check on that. Obviously getting in right where the arrow is here would have been much better, but of course this is where I saw it, and I knew I was just going to grab a few ticks. There it is right there. It's 7. You remove the last digit, so that times the money in the lots paid out $700. Okay, let's move on to the next trade. Crude oil, another one that pays $10 for each tick. Looking at the money, this should be 9 ticks. It's the only one I sold. All the rest I bought today. So there's the arrow going with the daily trade plan. Took the trade a little bit earlier. And let's see if we can find that 9. There it is right there. 9 ticks times money in the lots paid out $900. Moving on to the next trade. Pound New Zealand. Here's the arrow. Wanted to be buying it from the daily trade plan. Here's a good example of what I call a great way to trade. Has a very high success rate. I love seeing charts that look exactly like this, as I'm 95% sure I have a winner. Took the trade at this cursor, did a bit of a pullback, closed it out at this cursor, looks like with about 21 pips, and those 21 pips paid out $1,355. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, the S&P 500. Now this one pays $5 for each tick, so I took the money, divided it by 5. Calculator says it's 37. So let's see now. Got in at this cursor. As I said, it was a very short trade. On some of these trades, not in very long. What did I say? 37. Going to drop it down to the 5 minutes. And let's see now. I said 37. There it is right there. You remove the last digit, so it's 37 ticks. And those ticks ended up paying out $1,875. Moving on to the next trade, the Pound Aussie. Now in this trade, Pound Aussie, another good looking chart setup that I call a great way to trade. Took the trade at this cursor and I closed it out just being happy with looks like about 29 pips, and those 29 pips paid out $1,949. Okay, moving on to the next trade, the NASDAQ. Now this NASDAQ pays $20 for each tick. Another one that also qualifies for a great way to trade. Now the calculator says it should be 26 ticks. So from there to there should be 26. There it is right there. You remove the last 2 digits, so it's 26 ticks times the money in the lots paid out $5,200. So let's move on to the last trade. Love trading the DAX 30 as it pays out quite a bit for very small moves. Now it does pay $3.75 for each tick, and as you can see in the blue box here, it did 570. Let's back it up a little bit. And for the London last night, look at that, 1,720 ticks. These two numbers, I have traders ask me, what are those numbers? Well, it's the width of the box, the blue box here, from the bottom to the top. So it shows you at a quick glance how many pips or ticks it has moved. Now let's run a check on this DAX 30. Got in at this cursor here. I did drop it down to the 5 minutes because it's really hard to get a good reading on this. Now the calculator says it should be 280. So I closed it out at this cursor up here. And looks like I'm not going to be even able to show it here. Oh well, that's the way life goes. But it is 280 times the money in the lots paid out $10,500. So another great day of trading using my Super Sniper. I added up all the pips and the ticks and I knew it was going to be over 200, especially with this DAX 30, which ended up producing 280 ticks alone. So the grand total came to 422 pips and ticks, and all of those pips and ticks paid out $23,130. So if your system's not producing like the Super Sniper, well, I recommend you get your hands on it. And don't forget about the daily trade plan. You must have some kind of a trade plan. So if you have any questions, or if you want to get your hands on anything at all you got to do is look right below this video. You'll get my contact information. And of course you can just pick up the phone and call me directly. If you live too far, well, just send me an email. Now my first choice, as I like to talk live and do screen sharing, I do prefer Skype. And I made a link down there for you. All you got to do is click on it, then we'll have Skype connection. And through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. I'll answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. Keep in mind I do all of that with no obligation to you. Also, if you look below in the description, you'll see 4 different packages. Keep in mind I do charge $250 for each package. Recommend you get as many packages as possible, as you will need a fair amount of education to succeed at trading. Now I do have a special. Special is if you buy any 2 packages, I'll give you one of the other packages for free. So looks like it's time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next video, want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.